Terrence Marshall in for Doncic. The Rockets also changing it up. Tari Eason's checked in for Jabari Smith. Amen Thompson comes in for Brooks. And Allen subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Green. Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Alperen Sengun. And it's MP in at the 2 guard. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing here by 8. It's good. Irving's got 5 points so far.
That's the thing about Kyrie. He's a 3-level scorer.
One thing Shams here talked about, banning top 10 pick protections in trades. Why is that?
We saw Dallas absorb a big fine a couple years ago, but then they drafted Derek Lively, and it truly worked out for them. So if you're going to avoid that, maybe it's better to change the trade rules to avoid those kinds of incentives. But Dallas really, I think if they could do that over again and absorb the fine, they would want it to be double the amount, the way that Derek Lively looked and the way that he played.
Well said. I totally agree.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Rockets.
They haven't been afraid of getting hit on the way up, marching their way to the line and capitalizing.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Dante Exum, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Thompson. Irving can't hit.
You know, the scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Here's MP. Count that bucket.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And it goes down 2 points. 9 points in the game so far.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
The shot's good from Irving.
Well, you've got to be conscious of where Irving is because he's consistent at getting the ball in the basket.
MP outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Allen's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Rockets lead by 16. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Tari Eason is out there with Thompson. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's MP. And it's VanVleet in at the point. Exum's shot is off.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looked at, but thank you for your honesty in that one. Dillon Brooks, he's checked in for Tari Eason. Here's Irving. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got his first 2 points of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Dinwiddie finds Irving. They set the pick. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Irving knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
And the league continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try if you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two. Let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kyrie Irving has teamed up with Luka Doncic. Kai says he's a winner. I'm a winner. We like going against the best. That's where we connect. It's about how we galvanize the rest of the group. I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. I've failed and succeeded at the highest level. And I want to get back to that place. Kevin?
And if anybody can do it, it is Kai. Title or bust. Thank you, D.A. Rockets leading by 19. Thompson dishes to MP. Pass to Adams. Back to Allen. Lays it up off the glass. Allen's got 7 points in the game. Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York, getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot. We saw multiple teams do that this last season.
Yeah, that trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. Wasted no time on that one. He's got 11.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Irving. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, great display of concentration and tenacity from Irving there. Fighting his way through contact, getting it up and down, plus the foul.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. B.J. Washington comes in for Najee Marshall. Thompson, he's checked in for Exum. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Allen passes to Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. And the three ball is good.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
Pass to Irving. Takes the three. Rockets with the rebound. Green's got his fourth rebound in this one. Brooks outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet comes in for Allen.
Jabari Smith. Fred VanVleet.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. So it's Houston holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Houston Rockets.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the way they drew it up. Yeah, this one might already be over.
Okay, and now moving on to what's been a fantastic head-to-head matchup at the two-guard spot.
You've got a game within a game. These two guys are trading blows, raising elbows, trading bows, making me wish I was out there right now.
That I would like to see. Shaq serving up elbow Sammys.
With extra mayonnaise.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot.
Group substitution here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Sengun. Tari Eason comes in for Dylan Brooks. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Green. And MP subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Allen surveying the D. From downtown, hits it from three-point range. MP's got 10 points in the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up three straight from beyond the arc right now.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Irving against Thompson. Down low. And Adams gets it to go down on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight. Outside Irving. 11 feet away. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And that's 21 points for Kyrie Irving. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. From the arc, the Mavericks pull it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Gafford. Knocked away. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Irving. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man. When Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Irving. And Thompson kicks to Washington. No good from outside. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Allen. And MP throws it down.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
There's 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now Doncic jacks up a 3, drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 10.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And so is Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Tari Eason, MP out there with Thompson. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Landale in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Allen, that's good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Washington passes to Lively. Dinwiddie against MP. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Rocket shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smooth. And then Allen slams it in.
What heart by MP going through contact there and converting.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here with the hustle stats for Houston.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let up in sight.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. Then on Monday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, that's number 9 on the season for them. They should start feeling good about themselves at that point.
And the Rockets making a change here. Green's checked in. Outside Irving. Pass to Lively. Landale grabs the miss. Thompson outside. Here's Whitmore. Fires top of the key, and he hits the jump shot.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Washington, that's good.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Pass to Whitmore. Fires from deep. Traps in the tray. Whitmore's got 5 points now this quarter.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
A nice shot by Irving.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Houston moving the ball around. Thompson outside. Pass to MP. Here's Landale. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Whitmore. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 9 points for Cam Whitmore.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Outside Irving. Puts up a 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the middle. Here's MP. Rebounded by Exum. And so it's Exum with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Irving. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Houston.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jalen Green.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Pass to Landale. To the paint, here's Allen. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
First personal foul, second team foul. MP, 2 shots.
Free throw good, MP.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
That one misses. Here's Doncic. So we see Houston taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.